UTG at Work is an apostolate that comes out of the Archdiocese of Detroit. We're all about helping women and men understand their identity as missionary disciples, equipping them to discover their unique mission from God, and supporting them as they joyfully live out their faith and witness to Christ and the gospel in the workplace. We believe that the Great Commission of Jesus Christ to go and make disciples can't be restricted to what goes on within the four walls of our churches. It needs to be unleashed everywhere, including at work. We have good news, and we want to share it. Congratulations on working your way through to this next video on evangelizing at work. So far, we've talked about a lot of pre-work that needs to be done. Developing relationships, developing good Christian behaviors at work, demonstrating good Christian behaviors outside of work, and praying. It's fair to say that this was a lot that needed to be done to be ready for this phase when we can finally begin to preach and teach. Some of you may have been thinking that this video would have been the first in the series, but it isn't quite that easy, at least not if you want to succeed. All of the steps up to this point have been about sowing seeds, watering them, and helping them grow. Now it's time to harvest. But how can we most effectively preach and teach? One simple rule to keep in mind is this: don't get on your soapbox. The best results come first and foremost from listening to others, and when you do share, do it pastorally. Ask a coworker to tell you about their faith. Now that you've developed a relationship and shown yourself to be a person of integrity, you can ask someone about their faith. Now, as was true about building relationships, this is best done in a casual atmosphere such as a break room, the lunchroom, or the parking lot. Be ready to listen to them without passing judgment, and be ready to listen for quite a while if they choose to talk about it at length. Sometimes when people open up about a personal topic like their faith, they have quite a bit to say. Tell a coworker about your faith. When the time is right, share something about your own faith. You can start with something simple like when they ask, "How was your weekend?" And you respond with, "It was great. Our priest gave such a wonderful homily about prayer. It's been running through my mind since Sunday morning. He said," and off you go. Some of the best opportunities to share your faith come when someone is down or hurting. These are great opportunities to share how your faith in God has pulled you through some rough patches in your own life. This is, of course, an opportunity for evangelization, but it's also an opportunity for you to offer them some good insight as to how they may be able to get through their difficulties. Helping a friend when they're hurting is always a good thing to do, whether you provide faith-based help or not. The fact that you can now offer them the chance to work through their troubles with the help of Almighty God, well, that's a double win. Put religious items in your office or on your desk. Put something on display in your office or on your desk that lets people know that you are a Christian. It can be a cross, a fish, a holy card, a rosary, or any of a number of things. Whatever you do put out should have a story that you can relate with enthusiasm if someone asks you about it. This will very often cause others to enter into conversation about it, whether it's because they're Christian or simply because they're curious. Thanks for joining us for this fifth step in evangelizing at work. Take some time to discuss the questions from this video, and we'll see you again when you launch the next video in this series on the need to never give up. If you want to learn more about UTG at Work, please visit our website at utgatwork.org.